Welcome. This is an extended video on the range. Something that I've been working on for a little while, thinking that the key to a great swing is really in your shoulders and predominantly your lead shoulder. So I started at the range doing a reverse forward swing. This is an 8-iron, and this is very much to prove that you don't need a backswing as such in golf. You can see I'm going forward, up, around, and eventually what will happen is you'll see that there's a key on your lead shoulder as to where you will strike the golf ball. And again, it blends into the 45 in golf on the 90. But it's interesting from the point of view that you can solidly hit the golf ball without making a conventional backswing. But there's the key there. Your vertical drop part. And when you know that your lead shoulder controls that vertical drop point, it's a case of checking it every so often so that your lead shoulder is in the correct position so that you can dial in your vertical drop part of your swing. Just proving to you that the circular motion, watch your lead shoulder. You want your lead shoulders to turn in the backswing, but you very much want to hold the position. You can see that there. So once you get that vertical drop position, then you can strike the ball consistently from, I would say, near enough any backswing, forward swing. Now I'm going to show you it down the line here, so let's have a look. So as you go up and round in your shallow one, all of this is controlled by the lead shoulder, not the hands and the arms, and they're there hanging on. Your lead shoulder is your power source. So there's where your lead shoulder has to be in the swing, so that your hands and arms can vertically drop without the shoulder taking over. So your main target in golf is obviously a good sound setup. I'm going to a 5-iron. But you've got to control your lead shoulder more, there you go, than any other part of your golf swing. Now, your lead shoulder hugely affects how the ball is struck. As Lee Trevino talked about, like your body being the tree trunk and your arms are there as there. So you lock that in. And you can see it makes the game a lot easier. We'll discuss this more, but by doing this, there is where you want your lead shoulder to be, and then that's why I see so many players have that little waggle, because your lead shoulder is, the easy way of thinking about it is your lead shoulder is just slightly preset so that, yeah, it's in that position there. And if you do this slowly enough, you'll feel where that position is. It's a couple of inches, but your lead shoulder is really the point that controls your arms and hands. And obviously, going back to the Lee Trevino analogy about you being the tree trunk, you're then able to move your shoulders, which are the big muscles, in a correct motion, which then just drags your arms rather than your hands and arms taking over. So it's a fairly simple way to find where your lead shoulder should be. Swing out like that and just let it naturally hit the ball. Then from there, you can start to just swing like a standard kind of swing, but you'll find that because you've got your lead shoulder in the correct place, and you're only talking, I'd say on average 1 to 2 centimeters difference in it, and it's visibly like a huge difference. When you're doing this, start off slow and feel like you're doing a reverse circular motion. Club's obviously going to be out in front of you more. It's not going to get stuck behind you. So you can even do this exact same swing there. Well, 3-wood. Now, if you can get to the point where you can control this and hit it, basically, well, you know, you'll know yourself you're hitting it solid. You'll find that it's your lead shoulder that actually controls the whole motion, and where it's placed in relation to the vertical drop part. You can see the difference there. We will hit a driver later on as well, just to prove that this works with every club. Your fundamentals haven't changed, but what has changed is that you are now fully aware of your lead shoulder being slightly in front of your rear. And this then gives you the space to swing into. But you can see how that quietens your shoulders down on the follow through. So basically it keeps your swing linked. There's where you want to be. Pull it round. You're not pulling it round, but what's happening is your rotator cuff in your lead shoulder is able to have a full range of motion on the 45 and 90, but it matches up with your club face. So your lead shoulder is controlling the club face. A lot of players would have you believe that it's your hands and arms, but if you think about it, your bigger muscles, like your shoulder and your back, if you had an axe in your hand, which you basically have an axe in your hand, it's just called a golf club, you have no control over that head once it's thrown in motion. It comes down, it hits the tree. You can affect the angle of the blow, but once it's let go, it's in motion. So try this for yourself. Take it easy. It will feel like a bit, but it will feel completely different when you first do it. But what it's teaching you is your lead shoulder pivot point, so that you can have that connected in your swing. And then from there, you can deliver the club like an axe to the tree, and your club is moving through the ball because it's a throw motion. So you'll find it for yourself. Thanks for watching the video. Thank you again.